good people? Hope you guys are all out there doing well. I'm giving a little bit of time for folks to get in here. I know it's going to take a good minute, whatever like that. So I'm just going to take some time just to let you guys all gather in here, all that good stuff. But I keep on forgetting a lot of times that whenever I do go live, I keep forgetting that people watch this like later, and once they do watch it later, they sit there and they wonder, like, in other words, to them, when you watch this live later, it seems like you're just watching one of my regular uploads. But if you're watching it like right now in real time, you can understand it. So a lot of times I wait about a good 5-some odd minutes before I get into the subject to allow people to come into the live so no one misses anything. But at the same time, I do forget that when I do go live, sometimes that there are people that watch the video afterwards. And when they do watch the video afterwards, to them, it's like watching one of my regular videos. So the 5-minute wait of waiting for people to gather in is kind of like a to them. But if you are watching this later and you're not watching it live, I would suggest that you just skip ahead to the 5-minute mark. That way you can just get right in on the subject or what I'm going to be talking about. Because again, if you're looking at this right now as a video that you're watching later, I like to wait about a good, I'll say 3 minutes. Yeah, you can fast forward to 3 minutes before I actually get on the subject right here. So I want to say hello to everybody that's in here. Peas and butter in the house. Shelly O'Brien says spineless coward. Ultra MAGA patriot, MAGA patriot is in the house. Says hello from M-I crooked letter, I crooked letter, I humpback, I. Y'all don't know nothing about that, do y'all? Who else is in the house here? Because all I see is peas and butter, Shelly O'Brien, and Ultra MAGA patriot. Who else is in the house? We got about 1 more minute. I'm going to just go ahead and jump into it at the 3-minute mark. That's what we're going to be hitting right here. Ducky Momo said, LOL, you're probably laughing at me spelling Mississippi. T Spells is in the house. Wait, the whole title doesn't show? What do you mean? Really? That's weird. Billy Brooks is in the house. Sherry McGraw is in the house. Says hi, Ty. 30 more seconds for me to give the shout outs to people that's in the room right now in the chat before I get in on this subject right here. Lloyd Brooks is in the house. And I don't know if there's going to be a delay or what, but I'm going to go ahead and get into it about 10 seconds and we're going to get into it. Sheila Uzuma is in the house. Says, what's up, bro? I can only read breaking news President Trump agrees to. Wow, I don't know what that's about. Vindicate Torres in the house. Vindicate Torres in the house from Virginia. And we hit the 3-minute mark right here. So if you're watching this right now, later on, that means you are not watching this live. And I appreciate you skipping ahead to the 3-minute mark so we can get on the subject. So if you do not know what's going on right now, there was a little bit of animosity when Kamala Harris came out saying that President Trump backed out of a debate with her, right? Now, if you don't know the specifics of that, President Trump was supposed to be debating President Biden. He was supposed to be debating President Biden, but as you know, President Biden cowered out because everybody saw that he was, we all know that he was incapacitated. He has a dementia stuff going on. So the Democrats pretty much threatened him and they pretty much kicked him out. Point is, he was supposed to debate President Biden under certain conditions, similar to how it was when he was on there with CNN, right? But that didn't happen. So now you got a new person in this, who's in here right now, which is Kamala Harris. And Kamala Harris, again, like I told you guys, she made a statement saying that President Trump was scared to debate her, or he backed out, whatever like that, which we know that's not the truth. And President Trump pretty much got back and said the reason why is because he wants to make sure that she's actually going to be a Democratic nominee, which we know that she is now. So President Trump eventually agreed to a debate with Kamala Harris that was going to be set for here in September, right? It's going to be here in September, like on the September the 4th. Now, President Trump agreed to it. Now Kamala Harris is the one that's backing out. Yeah, Kamala Harris is backing out now. Is she scared? I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you guys the reason why I think that Kamala Harris is pulling out. But first, this is what it says. Donald Trump has agreed to debate Kamala Harris on friendly environs. It's Friendly Fox is what he's going to be on. Pretty much, he agreed to debate Kamala Harris on Fox News on September 4th. But Vice President has not signed on to what would be a switch up. But from the Harris campaign, they wrote today pretty much saying that they are not going to agree to debate Trump on Fox. I just want to let y'all know that. Trump had previously agreed to appear on ABC News and debate Joe Biden a second time this year before the president ended his re-election campaign. In a statement on the Truth Social platform, Trump said the debate would be held on September the 4th in Pennsylvania. The former president said that there was a conflict of interest at play after filing a defamation of lawsuit against ABC network host George Stephanopoulos. Y'all know who that is. George Stephanopoulos. Y'all remember George Stephanopoulos said that Trump was found liable of rape. So y'all don't know that. Y'all do know that President Trump filed a lawsuit against him for saying that. Of course, the news is not going to put that out there because they don't want to show you guys that Trump is winning. That's what they don't want to show you. Anyway, Trump earlier this year was ordered to pay $83 million for defamatory statements he had made about magazine columnists after an earlier case found him liable for defamation and sexual abuse. The debate was previously scheduled against Biden on ABC, but has been terminated, and that Biden will no longer be a participant. And I am in litigation against ABC News and George Stephanopoulos, thereby creating a conflict of interest, Trump wrote. Okay? The former Republican president added that the site of the debate on Fox, which is generally welcoming to the GOP, y'all, let's keep it real. It is. It is. We know it is. Now, I told y'all, I give credit where credit due. As much as I do not like CNN, because CNN definitely is a lot of fake news. CNN is a lot of fake news. CNN, I felt, did a really good job with the last debate with President Trump and Biden. And I think that President Trump did a good job. Before y'all get all crazy, he didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. All he did, the point was he did a good job in letting Joe Biden. When Joe Biden started, we got possibility. we got things done. We're supposed to do that. And we beat Medicare. Trump was like, I don't know what he said. I don't even think he knows what he said. I mean, honestly, that was like a, but it was nothing new to us because President Biden has always been like that. And if you think that all of a sudden, because I know some of you guys are in here right now, if you think all of a sudden that President Biden just got bad on that night, then you are just delusional. And you are not only are you delusional, you are choosing to be delusional. Like the video I did last night when Joe Rogan made the statement and said people are choosing to be gaslit. Y'all are choosing to be gaslit. You are literally choosing to be gaslit because you really are going along with, well, you know, we see that Joe Biden stepped down because of blah, blah, blah. Joe Biden has been like that for years. And now that they see him on the stage and all of a sudden, see, it's funny. I love this comment, and I listen to this music every single morning. I listen to something called Time by Hans Zimmer, along with audio of Charlie Chaplin. And one of the things I love in it that he says is, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, who enslave you, who regiment your life, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these machine men with machines' mind. That's what he says. So what I'm saying that for is that y'all are literally letting the news dictate your life. They tell you what to do, what to think, what to feel, what to eat, who to vote for, why vote for them. Now the news is telling y'all vote for Kamala Harris because she's black, and she's not black. But you know what? It can go a lot deeper than that. A lot deeper than that. When you find out why are people saying Kamala Harris black? Who actually told black people they were black? Who came up with the concept that black people are black? Anyway, it's rooted in white supremacy and racism anyway. And the fact that everybody's going along with it like it's true. Kamala Harris is black. Her dad's from Jamaica. You idiots! You think that only dark-skinned people look like me are from Jamaica? My ancestry literally is Jamaica. But you think that people are from Jamaica, that we just all look like this color shade. No, we don't. You do know there's a community of Asians there, and it's not just Asians as in Chinese. You do know that people from India are Asian. You do know people from China are Asian. If you don't believe me, all you have to do right now, if you guys are on a computer, go on your computer. Go on your computer and type in the voice Jamaican. That girl has an Asian mom, looks like a Chinese looking mom, and she sings really crazy. She's powerful. But when she talks, she speaks like people in Jamaica. Wagwan, take your out and bongo, come out to Maja. Huh? Can't see your fish in a Christian and Clyde child. That's how she speaks. Patois. But if you saw that woman, you would think that she's an Asian. You wouldn't look at her and say she's black. Oh, but because she's from Jamaica, she's black now? Well, Kamala Harris, that. Come on now. Anyway, let me get back on this subject. So anyway, President Trump said he wanted to debate on Fox News because Fox News seemed to be friendly towards the GOP, which we all know that's true. Right? Now, let me keep on reading. I'm going to tell y'all why I know Kamala Harris pulled out of this. He added that President Trump added that the GOP with Fox News is welcoming for the GOP. He said had not been determined. He said the moderators would be Fox News, Brett Baier, and Martha McCallum. And the rules would be similar to his June 27th debate with Biden, except at this time, there would be a studio audience. And there it is right there, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That is your answer right there to why Kamala Harris pulled out. He said the debate is going to be the same exact way as it was with President Biden. But the only difference is that there's going to be a live audience. And y'all know you know what that means. You know that Kamala Harris is freaking out because nobody, now I'm not going to say nobody, but we know that if a real audience is there, they know they're going to be cheering the living daylights out of Trump. And it might be some people cheering for Kamala Harris, but I think that's the reason why she ran is because she don't want that live audience there. She don't want that live audience there. So if she says something stupid and off the rocks like she always do, that people will be like, they be like, you know, see, Joe and I, we got a great thing going. I visit the border. Trump will be eating her up. You never visit the border. You never went down there. There are people dying, coming over into our country. They're raping her. They'll see my diagrams in those 3 circles, and everybody knows that I can cook a mean pot of greens. I once watched greens. What's she gonna do? What can she? I don't even care. Actually, I don't even care where the debate is going to be. I really don't care where the debate is going to be. I'm just sitting here saying, how is she going to defend the disastrous job that's being done at the border? How are you going to defend that? How can she defend that? And I wish I was around. I wish I was home in my studio, because when I go live like this, it's always somebody that's in here that always like to be keyboard warriors. You're keyboard warriors. So let me tell you what Kamala Harris said. Kamala Harris said, Donald Trump is running scared and trying to back out of the debate. He already agreed to and running straight to Fox News to bail him out. Harris campaign spokesperson Michael Tyler said in a statement, Michael Tyler said this, not Kamala. A spokesperson said he needs to stop playing games and show up to the debate he already committed to on September the 10th. The vice president will be there one way or the other to take an opportunity to speak to a primetime national audience. We're happy to discuss further debates after the one both campaigns have agreed to. Says Mr. Anytime, Anywhere, Anyplace should have no problem with that unless he's too scared to show up on the 10th. She said in July that she was ready to debate Trump and accused him of stepping out or backing out from a previous agreement involving ABC. That previous agreement involving ABC was going to be with Biden. He's not backing out of the debate. He said that that debate was going to be for Biden. But of course, you know, this is how you play politics. Donald Trump is scared. We were already scheduled to debate. Trump, I wasn't even going to debate you. You weren't even the pick. I mean, that's pretty much what it was. So anyway, it said the Democrats said reducing the number to 2 and moving them up in June and September reflected changes in the structure of our elections and our interest of voters. The political dance over presidential debates is now set to escalate. Earlier this year, Biden and Trump agreed to sidestep the typical arrangement of 3 debates, typically held in the fall and organized by bipartisan commission and presidential debates. So the way I look at it right now, if you got CNN, which we know CNN is a Trump hating news outlet or organization, we know they are. So if Trump said, if to me, I feel like if Trump was like, okay, he went and did it their way with CNN, the Trump hating CNN, and now maybe you should go over to Fox News where the GOP is more welcoming now. One thing that a lot of people just have a hard time, I don't even know how to explain this. I mean, I do know how to explain it, but I just don't get how people seem not to understand the simplicity of what I'm about to say. All of you who sit there and you cry and you say the same thing, that these news organizations are telling you to say in regards to democracy. Trump is a threat to our democracy. Trump is a threat to our democracy. He's a threat to our democracy. He's a threat to our democracy. He's a threat to our democracy. Yet, y'all all just got undermined. See what I'm saying? When I told you earlier, when Charlie Chaplin said, don't give yourself to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your life, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel. They told you Kamala Harris is y'all pick. Y'all didn't even pick her. Y'all didn't even pick Kamala Harris. They picked Kamala Harris for you. They picked her for you. Huh? Y'all have nothing to say about that? Y'all, yeah, I know y'all can't. I do that just to tease y'all. Y'all didn't even get to pick Kamala Harris. Nobody picked her. She was picked for you. Well, that's because y'all vote got straight snatched from y'all. The person that you guys all wanted, President Biden. President Biden backed out. There should have been another primary for you guys to be able to do it all over again. But they said, screw you. They undermined your democracy right there in your face. Right there in your face. And it got picked. She got picked for y'all. Y'all had no choice. She got picked for y'all. Now you're stuck with Kamala Harris, who claimed that she's black. Now, let me go on and read some more of this article, if there is more to read. Let's see. Democrats, okay. Biden said he had won 2 debates with Trump in 2020 and challenged him to 2 this year. I hear you're free on Wednesday, Biden said. Blah, 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 blah. We all know that was a bunch of bullcrap. But the decision ultimately backfired on Biden. The latest twist in the 2024 debate drama comes after Trump said he would not face Harris because she's not the party's official candidate at the time. On Friday, Harris secured enough Biden delegates to officially become her party's nominee. At a rally in Atlanta on Tuesday, Harris said she welcomed a debate against Trump, who days earlier called her a bum. As the saying goes, you got something to say it to my face, Harrison said. Now, she said it to my face. And they actually called her out on it and said, okay, we will come and say it to your face. But you backed out because it's going to be in front of a live audience. It's going to be in front of a live audience. Got my moderators saying some things. Some of y'all are in here saying some stuff. I don't know. I can't really see what anybody in here is saying in case y'all are making certain comments at me. But I got moderators telling me that some stuff is being said in here. It doesn't matter anyway. It's not going to change anything because that's all you can do is just throw shots. I mean, y'all, somebody said Trump incited an insurrection. You know, that's old. That's not gonna work. We all know that. Everybody saw the receipts. You can go and pull out. You can go and pull out what Trump said on that day. You can pull out what Trump said on that day. And you can interpret that to say that he incited an insurrection by telling them to go down there, let your voice be heard peacefully, and back the boys in blue and all that. And that somehow meant go down there and tear the Capitol up. We all know that once that stuff happened, that there were some people, some idiots that broke windows and everything like that. We know that. We do know that there were people down there that were feds. We do know with our own eyes that we saw in the videos that they literally went inside there and did what? Walked around like it was being led on a goddamn a museum tour. Huh? Trump didn't say nothing about go down there and be violent like that. Y'all are, like I said, at this point, you are completely choosing to be delusional. But yet at the same time, Biden, out of his mouth, said it's time to put a bullseye on Trump. Trump gets shot in the ear. Well, that's not what Biden meant. I mean, y'all are stupid. Ain't nobody falling for your dumb. If you want to play the games by saying that Trump incited an insurrection, then you have to also say that Biden is the reason why Trump almost got his head blown off. Huh? Oh, well, what? And that was 8 days later? It's time to put a bullseye on Trump. And Trump gets shot. Biden didn't incite no violence. No, he didn't. He didn't incite when he said bullseye, he was meaning like they need to start targeting what. No, if you want to play the games like y'all did saying Trump incited an insurrection, then we're going to do the same thing. Biden is the reason why Trump got shot. Now what? Huh? Y'all don't like it. I told you I'm different. I'll throw y'all bull crap back up in y'all face and y'all don't like it. You don't like it. Y'all all on this bullcrap about why? Okay, if race is not an issue, then why is race an issue right now with Kamala Harris? Why is it so important that the news for the past 3 years, nobody was Kamala even doing anything for the past 3 years? Was anybody focused on Kamala Harris's color or the fact that she is a woman? Y'all fools, you idiots in here right now trying to argue this, y'all don't even know what a woman is. You idiots don't even know what a woman is and have the nerve to try to come at us. I wish I was at home and I could bring y'all up on live on camera. I would completely destroy you dumb idiots. See, I'm different. I'm not going to be all, well, I'm not going to, y'all, I'm not being condescending, but y'all are literally some morons. Y'all are some idiots. All of a sudden, Kamala Harris, whole time in being the vice president, nobody cared about the fact that she's a woman and she's biracial. Now that she's a VP pick, they want to push her out there as being a black woman, an African-American. She ain't no African-American woman. Stop. Y'all dummies in here right now. I'll call y'all are dummies. This is why when I go y'all, I literally just got done. I literally just got done speaking at an event this morning at 10 o'clock, and I got to go back and speak again at 2. And this is what I'm saying. That's what they do. All of a sudden, President Trump gets up there. Y'all got pissed off when President Trump pulled y'all car. Yeah, y'all pissed off. He said, I've been knowing Kamala Harris for quite a while, and she's always presented herself as Indian, and as of late, she's black. She's black. I didn't know she was black. I mean, she was always been of Indian descent, and now she's black. I mean, it doesn't matter one way or another. I just find it to be kind of disrespectful. Yeah, now y'all, I can't believe Trump said that. Nobody knew she was black. She ain't black. Now you in here pissed because people like myself is calling it out. Calling out Kamala Harris, who has done absolutely what? Huh? Y'all pissed off right now because she's hitting you with those diagrams and those 3 circles. Because those diagrams and those 3 circles have been unburdened by what has been. And by what has been unburdened is something that's going to happen tomorrow. Because today is where we are right now in the current. And currents also are in oceans. And when you get into the current, it takes you where it goes. And where it goes is to a place that's unburdened by what has been, which will lead us back to those diagrams and those three circles. And y'all sit there, you dumb liberals, especially a lot of y'all white virtue signaling, snow cone color hair social justice warriors. Y'all sit there and y'all, oh, she said something so profound. She ain't said nothing. And you dumb idiots fall for y'all. Tearing y'all up. Y'all pissed off, aren't y'all? Y'all sitting back there at y'all side. Kamala. Oh my God, Kamala. Did you hear what she said? You hear what Kamala said? I need some diagrams and three circles because I completely feel unburdened by what has been. Yeah, tearing y'all dummies up. Because the news got y'all so goddamn on bamboozled, y'all don't even have no logical thought. Y'all can't even think. As a matter of fact, some of y'all like that. You want somebody to think for you. You want somebody to tell you what to do because you don't even know who you are. You don't even know what you are. If you are in this chat right now and you can't tell the difference between a goddamn old man and a woman and the left who strongly pushed this bullcrap, oh, now y'all want to come out and say Kamala Harris she's a woman now? I thought all of y'all on the left, you can't do that. Did y'all just misgender Kamala Harris? Oh, well, y'all probably didn't because one time she got up there and looked up real stupid and got in front of a whole bunch of people and said, hi, I'm Kamala Harris and my pronouns are she, her. Yeah, y'all pissed off on making fun of y'all girl, ain't you? You pissed off on making fun of her. Tell me, what has she done? Any of you in here right now, because my moderators are telling me y'all are saying some crazy stuff. Any of you in here right now who's for Kamala, tell me what has she done. And now, tell me why is it important that Kamala Harris is going around trying to identify as black? She's always identified as black. No, she didn't. You can go to my channel right now. Look on my video. I got tons of videos on here right now on my channel where Kamala Harris is talking about her Indian heritage. Indian. First Indian senator. Indian. She's on a cooking show. Indian. And in fact, some of y'all, like I told you, you are so conditioned with these stereotypes that you automatically assume that because her dad was born in Jamaica, she's Asian. I mean, that she was born, I'm sorry, I messed it up. I just had a Bidenitis encephalitis moment right there. No, but you assume because her dad was born in Jamaica that her dad is black. I told you, my family is Jamaican. And we all know that if you live in Jamaica, you know that Wagwan Carlagua. You know that there are people born in Jamaica that are white. There are people born in Jamaica that are black. There are people born in Jamaica that are Asian. And that's of Indian and Chinese origin. Yeah, y'all get pissed off. You do know that when you say, like right now, what? Bro, let's be real. When you say things like this, if you think about, if I told you guys all right now, picture in your mind an African. Let's keep it real, y'all. There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be scared. If I told you right now, picture a African in your mind right now. If you picture an African in your mind right now, you tell me what comes to your brain. And let's keep it real. If I told you, think about an African in your head right now, what color comes to mind? Are they going to look like me or are they going to look like a white person? Let me see if let me turn on the chat here. I thought. There's obviously some trolls in here right now. I'm looking at these comments right here. Now, if I told you guys right now, when you think about anybody from Russia, what color are they going to be? If I said, think about somebody from Russia, what color are they going to be? Thank you. Somebody else drifter said pink. Big Michael said black. Y'all trolling like crazy right now. Yeah, y'all get, see what I'm saying? So when you, the thing is that a lot of us have been socially conditioned to think that way, right? So the first thing that comes into people's mind, Kamala Harris, she is black because her dad was born in Jamaica. What if I told y'all that my dad was born in Russia? I said, my dad, yeah, Ty is. Ty dad was born in Russia. Ty is white. You would be like, bro, what are you talking about? Have you seen this Negro? Ty is black. Oh, just because his dad was born in Russia don't mean Ty is white. So that's what got a lot of people a lot of people are really pretty much pissed off, because a lot of people that look just like me, we are calling out the bull crap, and people are getting pissed off. They're getting mad, and when they do not have nothing to, if they don't have nothing intellectually to say to rebuttal the facts that I'm spitting out, it resorts to name calling. That's all they got. But hey, look, the trolls that are here right now, I welcome y'all. I welcome you. I'm not going to acknowledge you and say your name. You know who you are that's in here. I'm not even going to give you that leverage. I know you're trying to get my attention like a little bitty kid who, oh, look at me. Please look at me. You like the little kid that walk around like this. I turn my head and look this way. You'll walk in front of me again. You want me to say, hey, what's wrong with you? Oh, you just want my attention. I'm not going to say your name. I'm not even going to give it to you, but it's okay. Everybody here can see that you pissed off because I'm throwing these facts at you, and it's making you mad. It's making your booty hole clench, ain't it? It's making you get so upset and pissed off. You love it, don't you? Why are you even in here? Because I'm eating you up, and I'm completely dismantling the crazy rhetoric that you've been under, and you don't like the way it feel, do you? You don't like the way it feel to that little trolley roly no boat. You better go tell that Kamala Harris that Mr. Ty is making that troll mad. You better go tell Kamala Harris that. She might give you those diagrams in those 3 circles. In fact, she might put you on the electrical bus that you all can ride. And when you ride the bus, it even has a port in there where you can charge it up. Yeah. Go tell her that. See what? And then the problem that you're having, see, I'll break it down for you, my little trolley. my little trolley. You like that, my little trolley? I'll break it down. When you come to me with your issues, troll, I will help you by making sure that you are being unburdened but by what has been. If you follow me, we will do that. Okay? Yeah. All right. DT with the $5 super chat says $5 says blank can't name one thing Headboard Harris has done for black Americans. Hey, I can tell you something she done for some black Americans. She gave some black Americans that dome. Kamala Harris gave us some black Americans that dome. Hey, I'm just being real. Y'all. I want y'all to do something for me, y'all. Somebody said I got their wife rolling. I want y'all to do something for me. If y'all look up Kamala Harris, I'm serious. Look up Kamala Harris right now. Look how thick Kamala Harris' neck is. Look how thick she got a thick neck. So she does some stuff for some black folks. Ask Montel. Ask that married black man that she messed around with. She does some good things for some black folks. Okay, God Rady, the one true God of all rats, says it was Biden that incited the shooter. It was his writers. We all know that he couldn't get out of a bag when he even started the outside of it. Exactly. Exactly. That's facts right there. Somebody else gave us Richard Brown gave a $2 super chat. Appreciate the super chat, sir. God bless you for that. Yeah, so I'm serious. Go look up Kamala Harris and look how strong that neck look. Like, I'm serious. She got her neck jump, bro. Y'all, man. Like, she got a strong neck. Right, and rightfully so. So anyway, what we have to do, folks, in times like this, to those of you that are listening right now, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, by the way. What y'all cannot do, you cannot be afraid to speak up and speak out. Okay, like I'm different. I have a home. I have home in Florida, Missouri, Tennessee, Illinois, and another spot that you don't need to know about because people can easily find it. My neighbors that stay, let's say with me and my neighbor, I say 5 houses to my left, 5 houses to my right, cross street, 5 houses left and right. We know each other pretty well. And this is in all these states. A lot of my neighbors, they were Democrat. They were Democrat. Okay? They were Democrat. I never told these people that I had a YouTube channel or anything. They found out through the grapevine, just by chance, hey, you know you got a YouTube channel? Yeah. You the one that went to the White House and met Trump? Yeah. We neighbors all this time, you didn't tell me. So then guess what? All of a sudden, my neighbors wanted to talk to me about why I'm voting the way that I'm voting. Now, a lot of us have been trained by the I can call it the system. You know, we've been trained and told, you don't talk about politics. Who told y'all that? Don't discuss politics with your neighbors. Why? I mean, somebody has to be wrong. Don't discuss this. I talk about it. I will talk about it. You want to know why? You want to know why? Christina W says, we need you on the Veteran Biker YouTube show. Hey, put the word out there. Email me. If you can get a way to get that, I do that. I go where, a lot of times I go where I'm invited. And believe it or not, I say when I go to speaking, when I go to speaking engagements, like right now, the ones who are up here, way up north on the border of Illinois, that are up here right now, the event that I'm at right now is an event that's comprised of like 90% of the people here are all blue. Whoa, what? Some Democratic like type people that are black invited you to come and speak and talk about certain things? Yes, because they see that I'm not in this thing trying to manipulate folks. I'm just telling the truth. I'm telling them, you go look this stuff up yourself. So anyway, Miss who was that? Christina W. If you can find a way, I don't mind. My email is T as in Tom, T Smith 1264 at yahoo.com. At yahoo.com. See, here's the thing. When I first got into this world of stepping into politics, which I've only been diving into it for about 3 years, which is really not a lot to know everything about everything, but I do know that there's common sense when it comes to what we got going on right now. I told, especially when I go to a red event, I told a lot of Republicans, you guys are weak. Yep. I say, man, you guys are, I say the Republicans, you guys are weak. Democrats come up smacking y'all left and right. You guys, look, they smacked us. Look what they did. We don't smack people. That's not what bro, y'all better learn how to hit back. And that's why a lot of people are in this chat right now and trolls. Y'all are pissed off. Y'all ain't used to getting smacked back, are you? You're not used to it. You used to getting your way like a little toddler to get his way, but now you got snatched up and getting your butt whooped. You don't even know how to function right now. You got sparks flying out of your head. DT with the $2 super chat said, I wonder if Headboard Harris been to a Diddy party. Right. No, because she would have to be a dude. Puff Daddy was liking them dudes. He was liking booty love. But no, seriously, a lot of Republicans, they don't know how to hit back. We are the party of decency, law, and order. Well, in order to enforce the law and order, you're going to have to really hit back. You do know that, right? That's why people are getting scared right now. Trump going to give immunity to these police officers. They going to be able to just start killing black folks, and not even that is not even what the case is. Y'all pissed off because he's like, I love it. I love it. How about you shouldn't be committing crimes? They going to be able to just hit us and know that. And why you think it's going to be about you, Negroes? See what I'm saying? You are so conditioned that Trump said he's going to be giving, he wants to give federal immunity to police officers, but he did specify in certain cases. But y'all, nobody listened to that. See what I'm saying? All y'all heard in your brain was Trump giving immunity to police officers, and y'all stopped right there. Y'all didn't even go and read the context. Y'all didn't even read the details. Y'all didn't even know what it consists of. Y'all just, see, now they gonna be shooting. I'm gonna put my hands on the steering wheel. This time I'm not even gonna look at the cop. I'm just gonna face forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, if you don't mind, can I reach up and get my registration? And while I'm reaching, can you please just watch me? I'm gonna do it real slow, sir. See, I'm pulling down my visor, sir. There, see here go my registration. Do I have permission to turn my head and look at you, sir, so I can hand you my registration? Y'all stupid. Y'all, oh man, we gonna have to, now they gonna, no, man, no, all this simply means is that the police will be able to do their job knowing they're not going to be able to have this dumb stuff that a police officer grabbed your arm too hard or he did this too hard and now you want to sue him. Police can't even really do their jobs like they are supposed to, because you want to know why? There's a ridiculous rhetoric out there right now to where the goddamn old criminals are victims now. They're victims now. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. The criminals are victims now. Look what's going on in our country. Ask all these different people who have lost their children, like Laken Riley, that 12-year-old girl that was, sodomized and raped, tortured, because they kept on letting these criminals out. And Trump was right. They're not sending their best people to America. Venezuela has the lowest crime rate ever in their history, down by 70%. And while our crime rate is increasing, like Trump said, he's just making stuff up. Look who are the people that's killing our folks here in America. And your vice president, who you think is black and you don't know if she's a woman or not, she's supposed to be the person looking over the border. Look what she's doing. Oh, she's protecting America. But you about to, so that's what I'm saying. Black folks, you voting for something, and the reason we are in the predicament that we're in right now because of how you Negroes voted. You asked for it. We didn't ask to be in this condition. Yes, you did when you voted for them. When you voted for a man who literally said, now look, if you don't know if you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Y'all had no smoke for that, but then Trump get up here and say, I don't know if she said she was Indian and now she said she's black. I guess she's changed to black. Well, why would Trump say something like that? I can't believe he said that to a black woman. But then Joe Biden said it to every last, and not only that, this is what a lot of you Negroes don't seem to understand. And even some of you white liberals, even some of you snow cone color hair, social justice warrior, jelly back, fat, out of shape, pin needles all over your face, wanting to call JD Vance weird lunatics. Y'all have the nerve to try to defend the fact that Joe Biden said this to all. Now look, he didn't say it to particular black people. He said it to all black people. When we tell you why? Because he said, if you don't know, see, even if you were undecisive, if you were at that moment, if you were a black person and you were wondering, let me look at Joe Biden policy. Let me look at Trump's policy. And I need to make a decision. Joe Biden literally told you that the fact that you don't even know if you're for him or Trump, then you ain't black. So a white man, Joe Biden, can say to us that because we are indecisive, we ain't black. But then y'all get pissed off because Trump literally is just telling you what Kamala Harris said. Yeah, Kamala Harris is the one that said she's Indian. She's the one that said that. And all of a sudden, she goes on to the Breakfast Club, and all of a sudden I was born black, I will remain black, and I'm gonna die black, and no one is gonna change it, and I don't care what anyone. And that's why her father completely denounced her. Huh? Her father said she's doing nothing but making a mockery and a bunch of stereotypes, which is what she is, by assuming that all Jamaicans are about just marijuana smoking and just fun and all. Her father denounced her for the stereotypes, and now she want to come out, I can cook a mean pot of greens. Negro, what? And wash them in a bathtub. Look, I mean, you trying to be too black. And you know what else? I literally put my foot in there too, because you know what they say. You know what they say? Put your foot. You know what they say? Put your foot. And y'all dummies just eat it up. Oh, Kamala Harris said she black. Oh, we in now. Oh, shoot, y'all, we up there again. Just like Barack Obama. Barack Obama ain't black. Barack Obama is white. His dad is Kenyan. The reason why Barack Obama is really even considered during that time is because Barack Obama falls within the presidential bloodline. His mom is like the third cousin to George Bush Sr., which means Barack Obama is still in that bloodline. It ain't no first black man. Barack Obama ain't black, he's biracial. Kamala Harris is not black. She's biracial. Go look at Judge Joe Brown clip and his video of him being interviewed, knowing Kamala Harris's dad, and go see what Kamala Harris' dad said he identified as. But you know what? The reason why Kamala Harris can get away with this type of talk right now is because a lot of you idiots, you all believe that a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. You idiots believe that a person can be more than that. You idiots believe that there's more than one sex, huh? That's it. And you hate the truth. The truth is there's a man and there's a woman. That's it. That's it. If Kamala Harris' father says, I am Indian and Irish. If Kamala Harris' father said, I'm Indian, Irish, and my religion is Hindi, I'm Indian and Irish, and my wife is Indian, our daughter is Kamala Harris, how did Kamala become black? Oh, because her dad was born in Jamaica. Now that right there is some stereotype. That's some stereotyping. Yeah, I know. Y'all don't like to hear this. Y'all get upset because y'all look, we got to get away from this. We have to get away from this whole ordeal of believing that if any race have children with a black individual, that child is black. You have to get away from that. But you know what? What y'all don't understand is the historical significance of that. You know how asinine that is and how messed up that is, that if you as a father, right now, like for example, you as a father, you're white, your wife is black, you guys have a child, your child don't get any of you, your child just black. Do you even know that stuff was pretty much like completely solidified during Jim Crow, where they literally said the white race is the purest race. White people are the purest. It's pretty much like, when it comes down to it, it was legit. It's about white supremacy. The white man's blood is the purest blood. And anything that mixes with that blood of a white man's blood, you ain't white no more. That literally was adopted during the Jim Crow era. And now people have a hard time deconditioning from that thought process. That is, look, I have a dog. It's real. Look. Because I have to talk, when I mentor my mentees, I have to break some things down for them. Okay? I have to break some things down for them. So I told them, I said, let me get this super chat first. Remember, I'm talking about Labradoodle, okay? Judge Joe Brown broke her down and the Trump full immunity thing down. By the way, I listened to what Malcolm X already told us about it. These people, let's stop listening to he said, she said. Look at facts. Absolutely 100% facts right there I think it's Anaheim Mills. I appreciate the super chat. God bless you for that. There's another super chat right here I want to read off too. It's Anaya. Is it Anaya Mills? I think that's how you say it. It says, I'm about it to be a snake and start choking ninjas. Gonna be said I'm about to be a snake and start choking Negroes. Now, when I speak to my mentees, okay, one more super chat here by DT, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. God bless you. Really, really appreciate that. Says, I'm Black American and my wife is Japanese. My daughter will tell you outright that she is biracial, not just Black or Asian. Gosh, thank you for putting that in your daughter's mind, because guess what? She will be able to check people on that shit they say or think that. That's why they got pissed off at Tiger Woods. Now, how come he don't want to act like he a part of us? How come he don't want to act like, because he's not. He's not. My wife is not. My wife, mom, is Blackfoot Indian and Irish, right? My wife mother, if you saw my wife mother, you would know that, you would look at her and go, yeah, she definitely, because she got the long black, coal black hair, and her skin is like white. My sons, my sons, they call her Mima. They always was one that's like, how come Mima is white? But she is Blackfoot Indian and Irish, right? My wife, her father is black. My mother-in-law is Blackfoot Indian and Irish. My wife is mixed. My wife is not black. My wife, you see, she hate when I tell her that. She's like, well, you know, babe, you're not black. You're not black. I know, but they told us, no, you're not black, babe. You're not black. You're mixed. Your dad's black and your mom is Indian and Irish. You're not black. Ain't that funny that Kamala Harris seemed to be the same thing that my wife mother is? Okay. Ben Gomez says Kamala is Irish and Indian because of the headboard problem she has. Oh my God. Now, what I was going to tell you guys is this. When my mentees ask this question about this whole race thing that gets them all confused, I tell them I have a dog that is a Labradoodle. And I said, you know what a Labradoodle is? Yeah, because I got that. Kids understand. I said a Labradoodle is a Labrador and there is a poodle. When they come together, you get a Labradoodle, right? So imagine if we just changed our own thing up the answer and just added in there, okay, your mom is white, your dad is black. And what if we put on the marker if you're black, white, or blight? Or, you know what I'm saying? What if they put that? What if they, wouldn't that be, I'm just saying, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. On when you, like job applications, wouldn't that be cool if we put black, white, or blight? That means you black and white. Why can't we do that? Then you can be done with this whole thing of trying to make it seem like that a person that comes from a biracial family has to identify with one. My dog is a Labradoodle. He is a Labrador and he is a poodle. And my dog came out, no, I'm identifying as a Labrador. I don't want to be no sassy twinkle-toed poodle. I'm a Labrador. I'm rough. I like to go and fetch things. I ain't no prissy little poodle. You know what I'm saying? It's easy. We do that with animals all day long. What, y'all, one of the biggest freaking super cats, because I'm a big old huge animal fanatic. One of the biggest super cats out there. They took a freaking tiger and a lion and put it together, and this thing is a monster. It is a liger. Why do you call it a liger? Because it is a lion and a tiger mix. It's easy. Now, if you go to any other country, when I did track and field, when we would travel to different countries, did y'all know that when we traveled, like fresh when I went to Barcelona, Spain, I love Barcelona, Spain. Went to Barcelona, Spain. Do you know that when we were in Barcelona, Spain, when I would ask for something, you know what people would say to me? They'll say, I can't tell where you from. Are you American? Are you American? That's what they say. But you talk real fast and all that. So do you have some, do you have some island in you? I'm like, yeah, actually I do. Now, they didn't say to me, are you black? You know that we only do that in America. Only in America do we do that. Any other country you go to, they're going to ask you if you are an American or something like that. When they see you, when they hear you talk and see your skin, because that's what they ask. They don't focus on this whole race thing. So again, to those of you that are in here right now saying to me, Why are you talking about race? We weren't talking about race. You loonies on the left are the ones brought it up when Kamala Harris became the one that they want to put up as their nominee, and all of a sudden the news and all these other places started saying a black woman is now running for president. What? A black woman is running for president. A black woman is running since when? Where? Who? Michelle? Who y'all talking about? Michelle? I mean Michael? I mean Michelle? That's who's running for president? Because what other black woman is running? No, Kamala Harris said she black. Okay. I mean, we just and then oh my God, guys. I put out a short. If you go to my channel, I put out a short, right? On this short, I put myself on a fake full beard, put on the, the Indian tote, whatever you call those things, the tote. I put one on my head, and I got on there and I start going, hello everybody, so I can cook a mean pot of curry, I can cook a bunch of chicken pulao, I can cook a bunch of good food for you, I can cook good butter chicken, and we all gathered around the Christmas tree and we start singing, I just hear those sleighs bell ringle dingle 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 tool. I can cook a mean pot of curry chicken. Nobody make better curly chicken to me. Whenever I go around people say, hey, can you make me a pot of curly chicken and put a little bit of butter chicken on the side? And when you all get done, I love to have the ballerina rice along with some chicken pulao. If I went around Indian people and did that, what you think they gonna do? Oh my God, praise the bulls, praise the clouds. He's one of us, everybody. Accept him as one of us. He is absolutely 100% one of us. Would they do that? Absolutely, they would feel offended. They would be appalled by the fact I'm trying to relate to them now by going, you know what, let's all gather around and we can go and we can cook. I can cook some chicken pulao. We can all do this together and we can sing the Christmas songs all together. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. They would be pissed off if I did that. But yet, black folks, we've been so goddamn on condition that if anybody come to us and say anything that seems to have some type of stereotypical inclination to how black people are, we are, oh, Hillary Clinton got a bottle of hot sauce in her purse. Oh, what she know about that hot sauce? What Hillary Clinton know about that hot sauce? Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. She said, I don't feel no way. See how she started talking? She got up there, and we want to make sure that everyone in the community will be served like they should be served. We want to make sure that the community is taken care of. I was once in Africa and they said it takes a village to raise a child. But you know what? I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me to road. How she go from and people in the church just started, oh, what she know about I don't feel no ways tired. Oh, woo, she knows the whole verse, but woo, no. Woo, go Hillary. Go Hillary. Go, girl. Woo, woo. What she know about I don't feel no ways tired. Ooh. And you know what else? You know what else, black people? I got a big bottle of hot sauce in my purse. I got that hot sauce. Frank's, I put that ish on everything. Black people, oh, snaps, oh, idiots. Sitting there making a mockery of us to our face, and we eat it up. Joe Biden did it too. Go look up what Joe Biden did. If you look up Joe Biden, I don't feel no ways tired, he did the same thing. It's like how to pimp black people 101. How to pimp black people 101. Just go to any black church and say, I don't feel no ways tired. That's how you get the black people to get on your side. DT with a $5 super chat said, Michelle would really be the first black male president. Right, DT, I appreciate it. All right, we got another super chat here. Big Dan T says, funny how that party, the democracy, just installed, led a person for president who received no votes. Interesting. Dan T, that's exactly what I said at the beginning of this video. They cried democracy and everything like that, yet Kamala Harris got installed. Somebody made a comment earlier, said Donald Trump wasn't picked by you guys either. Really? How? How? Donald Trump was literally picked. And see, that's what y'all do. You try to deflect by trying to point a finger somewhere else. So let me give you an example for the ones who have a really low IQ. You don't understand simple speech. So I'm gonna help you out a little bit here. When my son was younger, I told him that I did not want him to do a certain action. My son did the action that I told him and I didn't want him to do. My son got in trouble for it, but before he got in trouble, you know what he said? Well, they did it too, Dad. No. We talking about you. We're talking about you. We're not talking about your friend. I know, Dad, but I'm just saying, when they all come here, I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. We are talking about you. So when you try to sit there and say, well, that don't mean, no, we talk. Now, boy, the reason why the community amongst black people are suffering a whole lot now for the past 3 years is because of this current administration and its policies on immigration. And then the goddamn on food hike went up. The gas prices are astronomically high. And now they want to sit there. And I'm telling y'all, I do this type of work. Like, y'all, the only time I'm not doing anything is because I am sleeping. Okay? I am sleeping. So what I'm telling you that for is this. You have to go and look at details when somebody tell you something. Right now, Joe Biden, I don't care. We have the lowest unemployment. We have the lowest unemployment rate amongst black ever in the history. So when Trump comes around and said that he had the lowest employment, the idea that he would even say such a thing is just false proclivity fundamentally. We beat Medicare. And then Kamala Harris want to try to come out and say the same thing. We have the lowest unemployment amongst us. Okay. We have the lowest unemployment. You want to know why? When they try to say the lowest unemployment, a lot of jobs are up there. That's because people are having to work 2 jobs. So of course, this is what's happening. This is what's happening. Trump's saying it. When I become president, no one's going to have to work 2 jobs. You'll be able to afford a home. We're going to drill, baby, drill. We're going to bring money back. That's how. Who would you... Bro. This is so easy. Let's just say you don't have to like Trump at all. If I ask you right now, in regards to business, how to make money, how to keep your taxes low to where you barely have to pay any taxes legally, would you go to Donald Trump or would you go to Kamala Harris? I'm going to go to Kamala Harris because she black. You idiot. That's why you broke. Go ahead, vote. Guys, I don't think this is not going to happen. Trump is going to win unless they cheat. But again, yeah. Anyway, yeah, 81 million votes. Yeah, okay, he was way more popular than Barack Obama. You believe that? You definitely are just out there, way out in la la land. Anywho, if you say that you would vote for Kamala Harris when it comes to running a business, how to make money, how to save on your taxes, all that, simply because she is black, that is the very reason why we say she's a DEI. Eric Adams in New York, Lori Lightfoot up there in Chicago, now she's gone. Brandon Johnson up there, black. Look at that, the Tiffany Hangers up here by Chicago. And you wonder why people say DEI. You put these people in here who are not qualified, they only got it because of their color. You literally, that's why y'all got pissed off when I went viral about CRT. I told y'all what CRT gonna do. I told you what it was gonna do, and it's doing it. And you Negroes, now we ain't got no money. Shoot, look, we living off worse now. I gotta work 2 jobs now. Man, my girl gotta work too. She working 2 jobs. Shoot, man, this economy, no, the people you voted for damned you. That's what happened. The people you voted for, you asked, when you want to put a black man in Chicago as a mayor, look what's happening to you right now. He's such a progressive. He's giving those migrants, y'all, he's giving those migrants money. They're getting a money voucher. They're getting food stamps. They're getting WIC. They got something that's way better than Section 8. They just living there for free, and they getting new and updated townhomes built. They're getting townhomes built for these migrants to go and live in. While you Negroes still sitting there, this ain't right. We've been fighting for 100 years. They shut up. They not hearing you. They not hearing y'all. You really think they hearing you? Huh? You really think they care about you? It's so easy. My mentees, I know y'all are in here because I just saw some of y'all commenting and y'all are texting me too. My mentees, it's so easy. When you guys talk, when my young mentees that are in here right now, or even some of you that's at this speaking event, because I see some of y'all in here too. When y'all ask my sons those questions, look how my sons were. Yeah, my sons. First of all, people just like, they really thought, I told y'all my sons and I look like brothers. My sons are 22 and 20. When I was telling you guys, based off of my actions and how I am as a father, is what makes me a father. What are you saying, Ty? This current administration did a lot of talking. A lot of talking. But if I was to tell you, look at what they've done based off of their actions. Some of y'all in here that are far left. Now, let me make something clear. There may be some of you guys in here that are leaning towards Democrat. Everything that I said in this video, that you may have felt that I was throwing shots and throwing shade at you, I'm not talking about you per se. I'm talking about I'm talking about those radical, crazy loonies. Like I told you, the snow cone color hair, social justice warriors, pierced face, fat, out of shape, don't do nothing but yell and scream, don't know what a woman is, don't know what a man is, got 1,000 different genders and all that. I'm talking about those people. I'm not talking about you, people that are Democratic like, and you have your legit reasons why you may be, although we may disagree on. I'm not talking to you guys when I was throwing shots. But what I do want to say to every last one of you, whether you are Democrat or Republican, independent, liberal, conservative, whatever, based off of this current administration actions for the last 3.5 years, based solely on their actions, can you honestly say they were about Americans and America first? While I'm waiting for you guys to answer, it's either yes or no. Do you feel that this current administration definitely was for, look, I'm sounding like Biden. Do you feel that this current administration definitely was for Americans based off of their actions? I think Chanel Daniels with the $5 super chat said, thank you for doing this. So grateful for your bravery. Oh yes, sis. Because the thing is, the way that I grew up as a kid, in my mind, I didn't know. When you're a child, you don't have the concept in your mind of where you are. Like, I didn't know that I was in America as a kid. You know what I'm trying to say? I wouldn't have known if I was in Jamaica. I wouldn't have known if I was in India. I wouldn't have known. All I knew is that the way we grew up was ridiculous and it was horrible. And then when I got older and got to see all this opportunity that was allotted to me, look, I told y'all, to go off and get the 2 degrees like I got, I took full advantage of the opportunity in America. I understand how foreigners can come into this country and start completely beating Americans. I get it. So, and then when I did track and field, my God, when I went to some of these other countries and these other places, woo, y'all have no idea how we got it good over here. We have it good over here like nobody's business. We have it so good over here, and that's why any opportunity that I can have in front of me, I take full, whole heart, full advantage of it. I don't care if it's gonna help me, it's gonna help me. And just like some people got pissed the other day when I told y'all, when I got in, I don't care. Look, if Joe Biden or Kamala invited me to the White House and invited me to come and speak, I will go and speak. I don't care about no left and right bullcrap. I really do care about American people, but at the same time, I'm gonna call out BS bullcrap when I know that you were being pimped. And right now, a lot of people are being pimped. Trump don't have to go around and throw no goddamn on concert. Can you imagine Trump jumping? I need to get what's his name? 2 quarters? What, 50 cents? Yeah. I need to get 50 cents to throw in a concert to get the black people to vote for me. 50 cents. Do you see him do anything like that? It's horrible, folks. I showed y'all a video earlier in the year when they wanted people to go out and vote. They put this fat gay dude with long lashes, long eyelashes, long fingernails, and the video was literally called "No Voting, No Bucking," like BUCKING. No voting, no bucking. So they was pretty much telling black people, mainly black women, that if your black man ain't voting, then he won't be bucking either. And it's called no voting, no bucking. It was so cringe and horrible. It was just so, oh my God. Oh. And the woman on there talking about gerrymandering this coochie. It was all about booty shaking, twerking, sexual innuendos, all kind of chunk like that. And then next thing you know, what do Kamala Harris do? What did Hillary Clinton do? Hillary Clinton brought Beyonce. That's all we good for, black people? Kamala Harris, again, same thing, right out of the Democratic How to Pimp Black People 101. Do something black, like do some type of stereotypical black thing. Here go Kamala making sure they take a picture of her putting some hot sauce on some collard greens. Here go Kamala talking about one time, people, I can make a mean pot of greens. One time, I had to clean so many greens, we had to wash them in the bathtub. So I ain't here to play. Then she turned around, and what did she do? Like my friend Quavo said, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk, okay? How to pander to black people 101. And then what does she do? What does Kamala Harris do? Kamala Harris brings Meg Thee Stallion to come on stage in front of a bunch of grandma. And y'all, that's what I want y'all to pay attention to. If you go and watch that video over again, people say, oh, look at the crowd that Kamala Harris brought. Kamala didn't bring that crowd. Some nasty old men came there to see, and some young dudes came there to see a free concert, to see Meg Thee Stallion shake that booty and the other women shake that booty. Yeah, a bunch of young men showed up there to see that. Some dirty old black men showed up to see that. But if you look at the videos, look at the audience faces while Meg Thee Stallion was up there dancing. They were like, wow, like, whoa. So then when Kamala Harris started speaking, people started leaving. They're not going to show you all that. They're not going to show you that. Donald Trump don't have to go and get no goddamn celebrities, anybody like that to draw a crowd. He don't have to do any of that. Because black people, they just feel that all we're good for is being entertained. Just entertain us. Say something to make us feel good like they do in church. Say something that's going to make us feel good. That's what they do. Now, I see Kenyon Jarman said, what is a black job? Are you sincerely asking that? Or is that your way of asking a question that those shots the fact that President Trump said that? And y'all that came out and said, oh my God. Now, you said Kenya, you said yes. I don't know which one. So let me know, are you asking legit what is a black job? Or are you saying that in a way to throw facts, you know, let me know. Are you saying that to throw shade at Trump? Now, I love this right here, because y'all, I told you I'm not the one. Spot Goblin said you're a sellout. That's the best you can do? I love it when y'all do that. Don't forget, now wait, Spot Goblin, you forgot Uncle Tom, right? You got sellout, right? Don't forget Uncle Tom, okay? Don't forget bootlicker. Don't forget coon. Don't forget Porsche nigga. Don't forget house nigga. Don't forget tap dancing, okay? You gotta make sure you get the rest of those in there, all right? I'm gonna help you out. Go ahead and get them out there because you have nothing intellectually to say to rebuttal what I'm throwing at you. It's not gonna work on me. I love it when y'all do that. Oh yeah, I'm a sellout, right? I'm a sellout because I never sold drugs in my life, huh? I don't have baby mamas, huh? I'm a sellout. I know. Oh, because I'm educated, right? I'm a sellout, right? Because in medicine, I go back and help black community and do it pro bono, right? I'm a sellout. Oh, I'm a sellout, huh? Because I'm successfully married 23 years to my wife. Never had an affair on my wife, huh? Don't have no baby mamas, huh? I'm a sellout because I got 2 sons that's in college right now, successful right now. One got his own place right now, doing real good, making a substantial amount of money, right? I'm a sellout. Yeah, try that with another dumb Negro. That's not gonna work on me. What am I gonna do? Oh, I feel so bad because the black people call me a sellout. What am I gonna do? I don't know what to do. I don't feel accepted anymore. Negro, say what you want to. It's not gonna work on me. Try that with somebody that got a very low self-esteem and don't know their history and don't know who they are as an individual. All y'all can try that. It's not gonna work on me. Keep it coming. Told you. Because with the minute you get knocked right back. You didn't like that, did you, huh? Yeah. But you would sit up there and praise the thugs. You would sit up there and praise the rappers, huh? You would have a goddamn on barbecue for Jamal or Tyrone that just got done getting out of jail for 10 years and all that. You have a you celebrating a dude going to prison. You celebrate because he got out. Yeah, but I'm the sellout. Try that on a dumb, ignorant, uneducated Negro. Next. Come on, bring it. Next. I know you weren't expecting this, was you? Huh? Next. What else we got in here? Because I spank them left and right. They don't like this. I'm not going to apologize for getting out of the hood and doing what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to apologize for building parks in the hoods that we grew up in. Yeah, it's called, look, check it out. Little Red Wagon Club, Decatur, Illinois, right by 1136 North College. We built the park right there so the kids can have a safe place to play. It's in the hood. It's right there next door. We cleaned out a lot that was next door, an abandoned house. We built a park there called Little Red Wagon Club. Huh? I'm a sellout. See, the thing is, y'all not used to a black person like me who knows his worth, who knows what he's doing, who's out here making sure that the community being taken care of legitimately, not just sitting there talking about it, who's right now at a community event right now talking to black people, encouraging black people. They seeing the light and y'all don't like that. And the best you got, you a sellout. You are Uncle Tom. You grifting. That's all y'all can do because you've been taught to do that because you can't say nothing to rebuttal anything that I'm doing or saying right now. That's all you have. Come on. At least come up with your own talking points. No, at least come up with your own, at least come up with your own insults. Do something like that. Can you at least come up with your own insults? Y'all don't like that, do you? Yeah. So I appreciate when they do things like that because you literally are telling me I don't belong to hood niggas. Oh my God, Ty. Oh wow, yeah. I told y'all I came from that life. I was one of you. That's why y'all don't like it, because I was one of you and I'm no longer no more. So are you pissed off because I abandoned? Huh? You pissed off because I abandoned niggerdom? That's what we call it. You pissed off because I abandoned niggertry? And y'all, I'm not talking about the N-I-G-G-R. I'm talking about this particular type of behavior that we see in the hood all day. We know we call them niggas. Y'all pissed off because I'm not about that life no more. Huh? But you appraise me if I went to jail like, hey, man, I got hoes, man. What you talking about? I got hoes, bruh. Nigga, I got 6 kids by Teresa, 4 kids by Frogie. I got 7 kids by Tama, 8 kids by Natasha. I got 3 kids by Natalia. You a sellout. You ain't, but y'all don't got no smoke for these Negroes shooting us every day. Y'all have no smoke for these Negroes robbing other black folks every day. You have no smoke for these Negroes kicking doors in and stuff like that, robbing older ladies, black neighborhoods, black people robbing black people every day. You have no smoke for these niggas pulling up in gas stations and robbing you, other black people, every day. But you a sellout. Yeah, please try it again. Wrong nigga. I told you. Wrong one. I know. Y'all wouldn't expect me to talk like that, did y'all? You didn't know that, did you? I told you, I'm literally at an event right now amongst all black people. And when I came at them like this, guess what? Ears went up. Well, god dang. Oh, yeah, see, when I was talking like I am right now, where is far more articulate, and it's coming out way more proper, and it's coming out sounding like it, which it is intelligent. They automatically put it in their head, this dude is a sellout. This dude grew up with a silver spoon in his mouth. Look how he's talking. Look at him using these big words. And as soon as I went into that mode from the hood, all of a sudden it was like, oh shoot, dang. Now all of a sudden I got their attention. Hey man, I didn't know. Yeah, I know you didn't know. Because you've been taught to assume that I just had this good life. You were taught to assume that I have both parents in the home. Huh? You didn't know I can come at you like that, did you? And now you all, well, it still don't mean just be, look, that's always an excuse. And these are the black folks that are not winning. And these are some of white liberals as well who are not winning. Because despite of what we do, that's why I don't rely on any of you. As long as I know that lives are being changed. Lives are being changed for the better. We got young men right now. I can name them off. I know them by heart. Got young men and women right now that are successfully married. They own businesses, construction business. They're engineers. They're accountants. Successfully married right now because of what we've done. And you think I'm supposed to sit there and take some type of, you think that you calling me a sellout or anything like that is supposed to have some type of weight? Nigga, please. Yeah, I know. I said it. Anyway, Veteran Biker says, like to end you on a guest with Veteran Channeled on YouTube. We are both spreading truth. 151,000 subs. Let's get the word out. Veteran Biker, shoot me an email. My email is tsmith1264@yahoo.com. Shoot me an email. Let's see. DT with the $5 super chat said, notice how the ignorants never super chat? It's because leftists and ignorants are broke. Everyone is a lib until they start paying taxes. Donnie Soul says, most of us black Americans work in the service industry. I'm a black American and 80% of my co-workers are black in our warehouse, black jobs. You shouldn't say that. That's offensive now. You being racist now. You up here just dancing for Donald Trump now. That's what you doing. Appreciate the super chat, Donnie. Jabal Alasari with a $1 super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. God bless you for that. One thing you're going to always see, and I told you my mentees are in here right now, then I got a bunch of people that's chiming in from this event up here, is that a lot of people, I like a lot of people to throw shade. I mean, you know, no, I said that wrong. I like a lot of people to pay attention to other folks that come at individuals like me. There's going to be two things. One, Amy Slates, appreciate you. God bless you for the $10 super chat, says thank you. One, people that come at individuals like me and other black men and black women like me who are not on the mental plantation, you're going to find two things, okay? One of those things is going to be this. The ones who try to come at me, the Al Sharptons. Y'all, look, check this out. D.L. Hughley, Al Sharpton, Taraji P. Henson, Steve Harvey. All of them made a video about me, right? I had our PR reach out to them and say, we can come on there and have a talk. Why didn't they do it? Huh? Why? I told you, because you never came across one like me. I would get on there and I would flame. I would give it back. I would give it back more than what I won't just be sitting there like, well, no, wait a minute. See, that's actually not. No, I'm going to flame you back. I can show out. I will flame you back. You want to try those shots? I'll throw shots right back at you. You want to call me nigga? I'll come right back at you and call you nigga too and tell you how stupid you are too. I will do it. They all made a video about me, but then none of them wanted me to come on the show. So guess what? Y'all don't know this because it's non-disclosure. I got about, the end of this year, I can't talk about the NDA of what happened between those individuals when they all made this video scrutinizing a public speaking figure, and it was all lies. And I tried to go in there, clear it up. They didn't want to. So some out of court stuff had to happen. Yeah, they're not gonna tell you that. And I promise, as soon as I get off of it, I will show y'all. But why wouldn't they have me come on their show? Because it would embarrass them. So what I mean by this is this. I told you guys, Gary Boonis, I might have said it wrong. God bless you with the $5 super chat. Said you speaking too many facts. That's why you're a sellout. Exactly. I'm selling them out because I'm telling the truth. They hate it. So when I told you guys there's one or two type of people that's going to do things like this and come at me, you're going to have these certain type of people like the D.L. Hughley's, the, Taraji, Steve Harvey. You're going to have individuals like that. And it's interesting. They will call me out and say what I'm doing is crazy. They will say all these things. And y'all have no idea the reason why they do that is to keep the rest of you guys from reaching up to their level. You got these multi-millionaires who is telling you that they pretty much are pissed off. The overall message is this. They are pissed off that I'm telling black people how to get where I am and where they are. They don't want that. See, because then if we all are on the same, like I said this the other day, if me and a whole bunch of other doctors, nurses, PAs, physical therapists, business owners, entrepreneurs, even content creators, if we all were on a stage, black, men and women, and they told you guys, everybody on this stage is a millionaire, you know what that would do? It'll make you guys look at all of us and say they're all equal. They don't want that though. They only want to be, like they call the elite. Some of these black people in these positions, they only want to be the only ones up there because if you get up there with them, nobody pays them no attention. All you see is a bunch of black people up there. That's all you see. There's hundreds of black people up there. That's all we see. Hundreds of millionaires up there. That's all we see. But they don't want that. So what they'll do, they'll tell y'all that people like me are he's a menace. He the reason why. See, people like him, see, yeah, he don't believe. Look at him. Look at him. Negro, look at you. You a millionaire. What kept you from doing that? I had to work twice as hard. You a goddamn on anybody. Y'all, come on. How can you measure and say you had to work twice as hard to get something? When I went through medical school, I didn't have to work twice as hard as anybody in my class. What about our class? When I went to medical school, y'all, we started off with they only accepted 50 people in our program. 50 people. 50. When I graduated, it was 27 of us left. Tons of white people failed out of med school. Now, I wonder what happened. Is the reason why I stayed in because I had to work twice as hard? No, you want to know why? When you take a test and you turn it in, you get an A, B, C, D, or an F. That's it. They didn't sit there and say, I'm giving you an A because you a black man, you had to work twice as hard. No, you had to answer the question. When you answer them right, you got it right. If you answer wrong, you got it wrong. You twice as hard. I'm at home in my book. Ooh, I have to study twice as hard. I gotta read it twice as hard. Come on, man. So I'm saying you don't like when I give y'all this facts like this and I'm giving it to you straight and giving it to you the truth, not bull crapping around this stuff. No, twice as hard. Steve, you know how hard I had to work to get here? No. You got a great talent. You're funny. You can be charismatic. And people like you. You worked out some deals and got yourself a show. All of them did it. You don't understand, man. The white people wouldn't let. The white people didn't. Man, bull crap. Bull crap. So now, a lot of people got pissed off because when I got invited to the White House, I had a conversation with President Trump. This says, let me see. Cunning Stunt says, are you an African American or an American? Do you see labels as blatant division tactic? Americans use division tactic. No, I'm an American. See what I'm saying? That's it. I mentioned, I appreciate you with the super chat, Cunning. I said earlier that whenever I visited other countries, you know what they did? They would literally say, are you an American? Are you from America? But then because I talk so fast, they would say, well, you sound like you could be from the islands. And I'm like, yeah, that's my ancestry. My ancestry is Jamaican. And you said, do you see labels as blatant division tactics? Absolutely. Absolutely. Morgan Freeman said it. Remember they said that? The man said, Morgan Freeman, how do you end like systemic racism? You're like, stop talking about it. That's what he did. Stop talking about it. I'm gonna call you a man and you're gonna call me a man. Well, the guy was like, what about Black History Month? I don't want it. Why? He said, do you want a White History Month? The man was like, no. He said, well, neither do I. He's like, you going to relegate my history to a month? He said, it's all American history. It is American history, and that's all it is American history. But all in all this stuff people doing right now, all it is to do nothing more than to divide us. That's it. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is to make sure that you just don't say it. Did you know my sons came to me after I went viral? My sons came to me and they were like, Dad, you know what? I never even gave no thought to black and white people. You want to know why, y'all? In my home, I purposely never said anything about color to my sons. And just to prove that, when my sons were growing up, they'll say, you know, hey, Dad. They'll say something about their friend. I'll say, who? They'll say, you know, Alex. I say, well, who's Alex? Our friend. I say, what does he look like? He has on like a red shirt and it got black up and down stripes. And he has on some blue jeans. And then he has on the Toy Story Woody boots. I said, but what does he look like? I just told you. See what I'm saying? If I say my son, is he black or is he white? No. It's up to us to do that. We do that in your home. I didn't wait for school to break this stuff down and tell my sons anything about this. I didn't wait to tell my sons anything about what was going to be taught to them in school. I already was there teaching them and telling them. We just didn't address anything like that. It's real simple. And then when they got a little older, they say, how come Miman look different? What do you mean? Miman, this is what they did. They go, Miman's skin look a little bit like my hand right here, but her skin don't look like my skin right here. Oh, I'm like, oh, because Miman's just lighter. Oh, so she just a lighter woman. Yep. There was no, oh, your grandma is Blackfoot Indian. She's Blackfoot Indian and black. It was none of that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people don't do, but we go to school and they want to instantly separate it. You know what? With our church, two things that we get to opt out of. Sexual education is opted out with our church. The other thing that's opted out is the teaching of slavery. Yep, we have it in the books to where teaching sexual education and teaching slavery is against our religion because we are going to teach it, because we're going to teach it the right way. You want to know why? Because we're not going to let it be taught by a school system that's going to teach it in such a way to where it's going to do nothing more than to paint white people out to be bad and to paint black people out to be nothing but victims, because they don't tell the whole. If you're not going to tell the whole truth of American history, then don't just sit there and just tell one part of history where it appears that all we ever were just slaves being beat by white men, and all white men and white women ever were just slave masters. That's not all they were. That's not the truth at all. It's not even half the truth. So that's what I'm saying. That's what has to be done, ladies and gentlemen. It's an easy fix. Easy fix. But as of right now, to close this thing out, and I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. Make sure y'all hit that like button again. To hit the like button, I was told that you got to click the three. If you're on a phone, you click the three dots off to the side or something like that. You can click the thumbs up or something like that. That's what I was told. I don't know how it worked on a phone. I never really went to somebody's live feed while they were on the phone. So yeah. And so anyway, it closes back up. When it all comes down to it, folks, just because something is talked about in politics doesn't mean that it's politics. Oh, I just got a shout out to Curl. Shout out to Curl, who said double tap the screen for a thumbs up. I was just told you're supposed to double tap the screen. That gives you it gives a thumbs up or something like that. So I didn't know that. I appreciate you guys for letting me know that. So pretty much, guys, to sum this up, when it all comes down to it, just because something is talked about among politicians don't mean that it is a political issue. Y'all remember the baby formula issue that went on? That's not a political, that's a human issue. Us being murdered by illegals, that's a human issue that's talked about in politics. Our police officers being attacked by illegals who feel like they are enabled and emboldened to do it because they know that America's in certain cities is not tough on crime. That is a human issue that politicians are talking about. All those things. So what people say to me a lot of times that you talk politics, no, I talk people-tics. Politicians just happen to talk about it. It's human. I've been doing this before I even got into this realm. Period. I've always done this. I've always been about people. I've always took my time out to help people, get people on straight street. Me and my wife have gotten so many people into college, helping them fill out the FAFSA form, getting their financial information together, them getting out of college, we showing up for their college graduation, them getting jobs, networking them with different architects, construction workers, plumbers. We done that. You want to check? It's a program in Decatur, Illinois called Homework Hangout. Look at the website. That's what we do. Keith Anderson, shout out. Huge father figure to me. That's the program in Decatur, Illinois that I came up in. And like I told y'all, we built a park. We tore down an abandoned house next door to where I grew up. Y'all want to see the house I grew up in? Put in 1136 North College in Decatur, Illinois. That's one of the homes I grew up with. Next door to that home on Google Maps, you're going to see a park. I, among others, helped build that park because we couldn't go to because the kids in the neighborhood couldn't go to other parks around the hood. They couldn't go to like public parks because of all the shooting stuff that's going on. So we built the park there. Anyway, the reason I got into this realm is because I was invited. When y'all came, when BLM and y'all crazy libs tried to come into our church, y'all thought y'all can just march into our church and push our rhetoric. We loved it. Y'all, it was like training to be a Spartan, and you finally got to fight. What do you mean, Ty? We threw those folks out. BLM, we physically threw y'all out of our church. Y'all, yeah, the alphabet community, when y'all came in there with y'all flags, what did we do to y'all? We physically threw y'all out of our church, and y'all called the police, and the police arrested y'all for trespassing. You wanna know why? Because we not federally owned. We own our church. Y'all thought y'all can just march to our church and do that. So that's the reason why I got pulled into this realm, because I was just a dude just taking care of my community, caring about my family, treating my patients, all that. I wasn't even caring about politics until y'all tried to come into our church. And now y'all know y'all messed up, don't y'all? Y'all know y'all messed up. Now y'all all, please go back into the church, Ty. Go back to doing what no. Y'all invited me into y'all realm, and now I'm in here disrupting, and y'all don't like it. So go ahead. Yeah, the cooning ain't gonna make me go back in. The tap dancing ain't gonna make me go back in. The Uncle Tom not gonna make me go back in. The Porsche nigga ain't gonna make me go back in. The sellout ain't gonna make me go back in. The house nigga ain't gonna make me go back in. I'm out here right now, and y'all don't like it. Y'all, don't forget to leave that thumbs up button right there, folks. I welcome the trolls in here. I love it because it's just a means of letting everybody see that this is what you deal with in real life, plain and simple. And I love it. I was one of those weird people that when we grew up in the hood, our cousins taught us how to fight. My older cousins, siblings, they taught us how to fight. We had to fight each other with boxing gloves on because, growing up there, you had to defend yourself because there was so much chaos around, right? So I was one of those weird people that, strangely, I liked when somebody hit me to where they would enrage me, to where I can just completely lose it on them. Like I wanted them to hit me hard. I wanted it to hurt so I can just go berserk on them. So what I'm telling you is that in the physical way, I love fighting. I'm like y'all. I'm one of those people. I have a high tolerance for pain. I like pain. Like I like whenever I get my teeth clean, I don't want the shots. I tell them, just go in there and do whatever you gotta do. I'm strange. I know it's weird. And when I go and get active release tension, that's like a massage-like type technique. I have to have elbows in my back and stuff like that. I'm one of those strange people like that. So what am I saying that for? I like to fight. And the ones that were in here right now, y'all was not expecting me to bust y'all face wide open, did y'all? Y'all wasn't expecting that, did y'all? Y'all thought I was going, y'all got the wrong one. And I love it. I love when y'all challenge me that way. I get excited when you challenge me that way. I can't wait for one of y'all. Like, I'm getting ready to go speak here at 3 o'clock. I love it when y'all come at me like that. I anticipate it. I invite it. Please do it. so I can tear you apart, and you're gonna be left there with your tail between your legs, running off, going, he hurt me, sell out, yeah, I hurt you, yeah, run back home to your mama, yeah, chump. Love it, y'all. Anyway, y'all, make sure you hit that thumbs up button before y'all get out of here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.